Aloha, this is Leimomi Keliikuli, Psychic Business Mentor here, coming from the Big Island of Hawaii. How's everyone doing today? I'll just give a little bit for everybody to just jump on. If it's the first time you're meeting me, I'm basically a Psychic Business Mentor, and I help my clients who are usually driven entrepreneurs who want to up-level with ease, using their ability to bring in more fame and fortune, and clearing their soul level blocks that maybe restrict them from actually aligning to their divine gifts. So if you're just listening in, just say hello, so I know that you're there. And today I'm going to be talking about what are your manifesting blueprints and why it would help you to actually align very easily to your dream life, and the 3 reasons why it will easily attract more fame and fortune. So if you're jumping in, totally say hello. I would love to hear from you. I see Johnny is just joining. So yeah, if you're just jumping on, I'm going to really talk about what are your manifesting blueprints. And a lot of people, they kind of think that manifestation is like what everyone, obviously everyone can do this, but I have to kind of tell you that actually it has to do with you aligning to your divine gifts first, and then aligning that energy of what you are will allow you to also get in touch with your ability to manifest super, super quickly. And there are two kind of ways that you can do this. Hi Dee, catching every day almost. Yes, thank you. That's awesome. It's just perfect that you're just jumping on. So I first need to explain to you what are your blueprints, okay? So every soul has its own unique signature, okay? So think of our soul as like this very unique energy, and this unique energy is what is like our gifts. So every soul has, all the ability to, create more divine love or truth or wisdom or compassion or self-expression or order. Like, we all have those types of energies. Everybody has them. But there is certain, like every soul has usually one kind or 2 kinds of energies. So because every soul has a specific kind of energy, it means that you will create more of that energy and help people that may be missing that kind of energy, okay? So like, say, for example, I am divine love. So my energy in my blueprints is all about helping you to bring all aspects of what you are that maybe you have disowned, and bring them all together to really help you to experience the essence of love, okay? But love to me really is a reconnection to source. So I'm not just talking about self-love, but really connecting with the energy of source. So our blueprints is made up of different kind of elements that your soul is at soul level, and also what your ability to create. Okay, so we have actually like our abundance codes. We also have like so ability of bringing in abundance financially, spiritually, physically. Bringing in abundance is what I mean. And it is located in our Akashic records. So think of it like it's our energetic signature that has certain characteristics, like almost like if you have a personality, like every soul has their own unique way that it's made. So because it's made in a certain way, that would mean that you would create that energy over and over again as you relate to people. And that is the energy that people are coming to you for, because they are lacking probably that kind of energy. So obviously, if you are here, maybe there is this form of you that needs to experience more love in your life, okay, just for example, then why wouldn't you suddenly find me and you're attracted to me automatically? We always attract what we need. So anyway, there are actually 10 dimensional aspects of ourself, of our soul. Okay, there's also 6 parallel realities, and we also have our 5th dimension aspect where all of our blueprints of who we are at soul level is located, which is the Akashic records. Okay, so speeding up. So our manifesting blueprints are actually not in our fifth dimension aspect. It's actually in our 7th dimension aspect. So what our 7th dimension aspect is actually the interconnection that we have with other souls. How we relate to people, how we relate to things, is really our 7th dimension aspect. Okay. Hi, Amanda. So when we're getting in touch with our manifesting blueprints, what actually is happening is we quickly are bringing in and attracting what we desire, what we want more in our life. Okay, so when you know your 7th dimension aspect really well, which is your manifesting blueprints, you will automatically attract lots of things to you. You'll actually like magnetize people, places, things all at once like this. Okay. So just like our 5th dimension aspect, our blueprints, our divine soul blueprints, okay, which is just one dimension aspect, we are very unique like this, but we also have a very unique manifesting blueprint, a unique kind of like manifesting code. And Source made us create in a certain way and manifest in a certain way too. So this is why all the people that's ever told you about things about manifesting may not even work for you. Because maybe it worked for them because they align to their manifesting blueprints. But actually, you need to align to your own unique, like signature blueprint, okay? So I'm not talking about blueprint of like God or Jesus or stuff like that. I'm really talking about just the energetics. I'm talking about energy, okay? So that's why every time when you try to manifest, it may not have worked completely for you. When you try to copy what somebody else did, that doesn't work, right? So that's why you need to really know this. So aligning to your 7th dimension aspect is actually not easy. It actually takes mastery because you really have to figure out, not only when you know your manifesting blueprint, but you actually have to try it and test it. Amanda says, makes sense. Yeah, so that's why like everybody that ever tells you how to manifest, like it doesn't work for you because you have your own blueprint. So why would you try to copy somebody else the way that they're doing it, right? Dee says, oh yes, yeah. Okay, so this is why it's so hard, is because it takes mastery. So once you know it, that doesn't mean like you're going to automatically know, like you're automatically going to manifest. It takes consciousness and it takes practice. Like anything else, you know, trying things out, and you have to figure out your unique way that you do it, you know. So the reason I'm able to create more like money and fame and, you know, like very easily for myself, because not only am I cleared, like all my Akashic records are cleared, my past lives and everything is all cleared, but because I'm aligning to a lot of my 7th dimension aspect and my 3rd dimension aspect at the same time. Okay, so aligning to the 7th dimension aspect, again, it takes mastery. So every part actually of your 3rd, 4th, 5th dimension aspects, they must all line up in order to manifest. Okay, so what is the 3rd, 4th, 5th, right? 3rd is your physical reality. 4th is your thoughts, your emotions, your mental body. 5th is your where all the information highway of yourself and your soul is. Okay, so that's the secret actually, is every part of your 3rd, 4th, and 5th have to line up, and the secret is going into your 3rd and your 7th. Okay? So I just kind of maybe confused you. If you have questions, totally ask me, okay, if you're not following. So the secret is you need to make changes in your third and your seventh the most. Okay, so remember, third is your physical reality, which has to do with you're physically doing something, right? Your seventh is your interconnection and relationships with others and other people and places and things like whatever's outside of you. Then when you master this, you'll manifest like crazy. It's hard to fathom, but like that's really what happens. So that's how actually I was able to create 10K in 2 days and like create these kind of opportunities with other celebrities and stuff like that, because I was lining up with that. I was actually doing something, which is my third dimension aspect, right? And my seventh dimension aspect also, because I was actually interconnecting and relating with other people at the same time. Does it make sense? Third, physical, yep. Seventh, connection with others. Okay, so you don't really need fourth and fifth. No, you do need fourth and fifth. Fourth and fifth is really like your thought forms. It's connecting with the information of everything that is there, right? I thought you might enjoy. Oh, yes, totally. If you like what I'm telling you now, please totally share. Thank you, Karma. Okay, so what was I saying? So that's the secret. Okay, so your fifth dimension aspect is going to be your Akashic records. Your seventh is going to be your manifesting blueprints. Okay, so your fifth is what you are divine level, at soul level, your divine gifts. So at least knowing that one thing, that part of your soul profile, you need to know first. Second thing you need to know is your seventh dimension aspect, which is your manifesting blueprints, which will allow you to know how to relate to people. And that relation with others will allow you to quickly magnetize things to you. Because when you create more money and fame, honestly, when you create more fame, it has to do with connections with other people, right? Like how you interact with other people. So the more you do things, being more visible, posting on Facebook, people seeing you and all of this kind of stuff, your seventh dimension aspect becomes so aligned that you actually experience that in your body, in your third dimension aspect, okay? Which is you manifest the thing physically. Do you think, oh, okay. This is super complex, but I have to tell you, like, if you figure this out, you'll be able to create your dream life, like, instantaneously, okay? But the problem that most people are having is, number one, they don't know the blueprints. They don't know what they're at soul level, which is your fifth dimension aspect. They don't know their manifesting blueprints. So they're just guessing and trying to like figure out what to do. And then like everybody else is like telling them do like this and do like that. And then you get like totally distracted. Then you end up like not creating what you want. You kind of create like scarcity. You feel like not in touch with your soul. Or you could create a lot of fame and fortune, but you feel lost and you don't feel that connection to your soul anymore. Okay? Or the other way around, like you're going all out into the spiritual thing, but you lost connection to your body. So without your body, you can't do anything to manifest what you desire, right? Your third dimension aspect. And you also cannot relate to, if you don't relate to other people, which is your seventh dimension aspect, then you cannot create fame and fortune. It's like not possible, right? So think of like your third dimension aspect is your doing, it's your body. It's like physically experiencing your divinity in this physicality. That's what you're going to experience. Then that's how money comes in. Money is just the neutral energetic transformation that you experience in the physical reality, okay? Then your seventh dimension aspect, how you relate to other people, that magnetizes all the things you need to create in the physicality. Does it make sense? Dee says, yep, I get it. I am feeling it. I have never been so visible as I am now. And yes, it is very grounding and physical too. Who knew? Yeah. Hi, Tara. Hi, Octavia. Totally, like, if you're just listening now, say hello. Because I can't see everybody that's joined. It might not say. I see Cherie now. Totally, like, say hello so I know that you're on there. And again, this is a good chance for you to talk to me because I'm explaining some really complex things that has a lot to do with how to alignment, manifestation, and your soul's design. Hi, Cherie. Yes, say hello. Yeah, hi, Jamie. Okay, so let me recap that again because this is going to blow your mind. So what I was saying was your fifth dimension aspect is your Akashic records, which is where your divine soul blueprints is. What you are at soul level, everything you need to know about your soul, about your business, about your life, everything is all stored there. It's like the information highway. Your seventh dimension aspect, again, is how you interact with other people, right? So if you can align, clear all the blocks that may be like creating blocks in your mind, in your mental emotional patterns, in your karmic patterns, which is your fifth dimension aspect usually, in your life, your lifestyle, and your physical reality, and also your seventh dimension aspect, which is like how you relate to people, right? Like if you create all of your fifth, fourth, and third to really line up, and you bring in your seventh dimension aspect for how you relate to other people, then source energy and abundance comes to you like crazy. Hi, Tamara. Hi, Cherie. She says, wow, awesome, girl. I didn't want to be famous or anything, but I totally agree with the thought process. That's how I'm here in my life now. Hi, a long time no see. I am Cherie from like high school. Cool. Okay, so do you get what I'm saying? Everybody getting it, right? If you're getting it, please just put hearts or something so I know you're getting it, okay? So here's the spiel, right? If you know your manifesting blueprint, again, remember your manifesting blueprint is totally not like your manifesting blueprint is totally unique. So you have to align to only yours. Just like your divine gifts, you only have to align to only yours. Okay, so then how you do it is you're going to end up aligning to your dream life so easily, and you'll really instantaneously bring all places, all things, all relationships like to you like nothing. Like it's just like, wow, holy cow, like every day you manifest something. That is what's happening to me because everything in my entire Akashic records, my divine soul blueprints, all my 10th dimensional aspects are all lined up. Okay, so the three reasons why you will easily attract more fame and fortune, right? By doing that, because I just explained it to you. You will, number one, magnetize everything to you. People, places, things, everything all spontaneously. And that's what we call synchronicity, right? Or that like deja vu kind of a thing. Or the feeling like I'm just like aligned. It just feels like, oh my God, like I'm doing and aligning exactly the way I want to. Okay. And then two, the second reason is you will like never have to guess how to manifest ever. Because you will be able to shift into that reality, the dream life that you want to create instantaneously. Shui says yes. Okay. And then third thing is you will be able to take empowered decisions and actions with clarity, with focus, and instantaneously stop chaos. That's what's happened when you know your manifesting blueprints. Okay, so I'm just going to give a little spiel about the manifesting blueprint. Like, for example, okay? So when maybe I have to tell a different story. When I decided that I wanted to, like, not be a stay-at-home mom anymore, and I wanted to have my husband quit his job, okay? The thing that I really desired was I just wanted it not to feel chaotic, because everything that was happening at the time, and this is when I found my manifesting blueprint, everything that was happening at the time, it was just crazy. I'm telling you, like, I couldn't sleep. My husband was just like crazy at me. It was just, and my son was always crying all the time. It was just like chaotic, right? And so I was just like so fed up that, like, why can't I create, you know, like a business and everything that I love? Because I didn't have time to do it, obviously. So what I did was I looked at my manifesting blueprints and I thought about what is the best way to get us all in alignment all at once. So this actually took a lot of mindset work, but it also took a lot of like alignment to my soul's design, which was I am divine love. So I aligned to a lot of all my blueprints all at once. But the biggest thing was actually I needed to change things. I needed to do something. So what I did, I launched my webinar. I literally didn't even know what I was like going to do about it. I just knew that I just wanted to share some amazing new things that I was learning. And then I did the 10K Soul Line webinar. Okay. I literally just talked for an hour and I got over 60 people become my clients. It's hard to believe, but that was like an 80K launch. Did I know that that would be the result? No, I didn't even know like that was even possible. But what was happening was I aligned to what I was at soul level, which is at my divine gift of divine love. I aligned to my manifesting blueprints, which was I needed to enjoy the process. I needed to get rid of things that was not in alignment at all for me. That included a lot of people, my friends, you know, not stop going to my son's daycare and his preschool, and like don't go to certain events. And I had to exclude a lot because my manifesting blueprint has a lot to do with exclusion. Excluding a lot in my life that's not the vibration that I want. And then all these different choices, okay, which was changing my third dimension aspect and my seventh dimension aspect, right? Because I was relating to other people, right? Then what happened? My fifth dimension aspect was completely cleared because I didn't have any soul level blocks. And my fourth dimension aspect was also cleared because I did my other level 2 work on myself, which was clearing the mindset stuff, the beliefs, the negative beliefs all at once. I literally cleared all of that. So what happened? That's what happened. I created an 80K launch. Did I know that that was going to be the result? No. I just was like, oh my God, that is so cool. How is that possible? And I'll tell you, it's because the manifesting blueprint. I literally every day had to choose something aligned to my manifesting blueprint. And that's all I do every day. I think about what is the blocking thing, right? The sabotaging thing. If you don't know what mindset work is, you totally got to learn about it, okay? Simply every thought and emotion and feelings that you're having right now either came from somebody else or it is actually yours. So you have to actually tell the difference, which one it is. But normally there's so much noise in your Akashic, in your fifth dimension aspect from other people, from past lives and stuff like that, that you don't have the capability of being present and focused in your body, right? So the more noise there is, the harder it is to change your third and seventh. And that's the key to manifesting more money and fame. Does that make sense? Because what we do affects us the most. So actually right now you're probably doing a lot of things not aligned to you. And then what's happening is you're manifesting what you don't want. And your seventh dimension aspect is all messed up because it's all 7 of your comparatives all misaligned. And then you're not sure how to focus, how to be present in your body. You've got all these thoughts and emotions that are just running your entire life, right? Do you ever feel like that? Like you're like, oh my God, too much thoughts in my head. I didn't know what the hell was going on with me. Like, and even if you're doing really well too, right? You could be like making a lot of money and getting a lot of fame and stuff, but then you feel really empty inside and you feel like a failure or fraud or like something like that. That is all coming from your fifth dimension aspect that needs to get cleared. Isn't that cool? What would happen if you didn't have any of that noise and you knew what your blueprints were, what you were at soul level, which would tell you your purpose, and you would know the actions to take daily that will make your life so much more simple and you won't feel any chaos. And you know, honestly, I do feel some chaos happens in my life still, even though I've cleared everything and I'm so aligned. But it's not as loud, and I feel like I can control my life. I am the creator of my own experience. I'm so aligned to myself, like it's crazy. I cannot believe the stuff that's manifesting every day. That's what is going to happen to you. Okay, so anyway, I know my whole spiel. What do you guys think? I'm seeing lots of like hearts and likes and thank you. Am I giving you epiphany here? Is that helping you? Totally share what you just figured out. Like, what's your takeaway from this? Because I just told you a whole bunch of stuff that maybe your consciousness is going to be like, what the hell? I can't believe it. I don't even know if that's possible. Is that even true? What the hell is she talking about? That's why I'm talking about this to everybody, is because I think like people don't understand this. And the more I talk about it, the more I think your mind can wrap around this idea that you can completely create abundance at any moment, at any time, because you're just so aligned. He says, so awesome. Yay. Shreya, you're laughing. How come you're laughing? Maybe it's just because it's like, oh my God, like this is like crazy. Janae says, how do you figure out your blueprint? Oh, okay. So that's the thing though, is because of the fact that our Akashic records, everybody has the ability to align and also to get in touch with their Akashic records. But we don't have the ability to do it ourselves because we don't have the objectivity of it. So you actually need to get, you need somebody to do it for you. Because if you go in there and you think that what you are, because actually I did that to myself first. I thought I was something, but then I actually had my mentor who's taught me everything about Akashic records. She did my divine soul blueprint and my manifesting blueprint. And it was like, oh my God, I was like aligning to the wrong energy all this time. I was aligning to divine creation, but actually my energy is divine love. Tamara saying, makes sense. Jamie Lee says, so she's laughing. Yes, it's all resonates. Dee says, consciousness. Get off my cloud. Shui says, sorry I missed most of it, but I laugh because my chaos is my 3 toddlers. Okay, well, of course, you know, you got little babies, but you can actually be able to control your reality despite their energy. That's actually how I'm able to control my whole son's energy and stuff like that. Because I know how to align to my manifesting blueprints, and I know his manifesting blueprints and his soul level and my husband's too. So we can quickly get out of chaos. Charm Fernandez, thanks for this. How do you actually do the alignment or change the 3rd and the 7th? So that's why you need to know your blueprints, your divine soul blueprints, and you need to know your manifesting blueprints, because the 3rd and the 7th is the actual stuff that you need to do, right? Your divine soul blueprints, and which is your divine gifts, and your 5th dimension, no aspect, which is your Akashic records. What was the other one that I said? There was like, all of your aspects need to come together. But anyway, how you get alignment is you really have to know all of those key pieces. And then what you do is you actually like test them out and you try them out until you really get so aligned that is crazy. Like all my clients, they like get their dream whatever just by me clearing. Jamie Lee says, can we do it for family too, or we need their permission? You need their permission. Everyone, unless like you live with them, you know, like your kids or your husband, your partner, like literally you're in each other's fields and you affect each other, then you can have access to them. You can have permission to know about theirs. Dee says, so how does your divine love gift show up in your business and life? Oh, okay. So in terms of like how I show up in my life is definitely my business it has its own business model. Oh, that's the other thing I gotta tell you. There is actually your business and marketing archetype, which is your own unique business model according to your unique gift. So my unique gift means that my business has to look like always live. I always have to be on video because my presence is what gets people to connect with me because I'm a connector soul. And then I also need to create like group programs or retreats that are live. And also private care, and I mostly just only focus on those two things, is creating a business where it's live and it's like that in-person care, private, and my group setting. But if you're, for example, if you're a power soul, which actually D is, your business model will be so different from mine. Yours is really looks more like you have a lot of parts of your stuff that is very automated, and you need a lot of time freedom. So most of your time is spending time doing fun things that you like that creates more freedom for you. And then the other aspects is you just come and you show up powerfully in whatever you're passionate about, because actually power souls can do whatever they want to do if they want to do it. But my soul has to really line up to connection. That's why live streams like this is working for me. It may not work for a power soul. It may not work for a divine order soul, you know, because of the fact that your soul just likes to do things in a certain way energetically. So that's how I do it for my business. For my personal life, obviously I have to be very holding sacred space for my family. So obviously, everything I do in my life is all about love and connection and making sure that we do everything together, that everybody's all on the same page. Everybody has the same awareness as me. I have to like literally push my whole entire family with me with my whole business. And then I have to talk a lot, of course, like connect with my family. Whatever I can to make the connection happen all the time. Does it make sense, Dee? James says, like my little ones. Yes. Carrie says, loving on this. James says, yes, my kids. So anybody have any other questions? I don't know if I missed anybody. If I missed what, you know, your question was, totally type it again. I could have like missed it. Okay, so anyway, that was the other thing that you need to know is your blueprints. You have that aspect too, which will tell you exactly your business model. You want to know your whole business model. You want to know your soul's design, which will tell you everything about how to show up in your business and your life, and the way that you are designed to help people. And it will tell you your purpose, your mission, your message, your brand, just by knowing your divine gifts. I can tell you it actually. Sometimes, so this is what's so funny is like every time when people like talk and they can just share something about what, I don't know, whatever they're like talking about. And I'm like, oh my God, I know what your soul is. I have that gift, which I know exactly but just by hearing you talk. Shui says, how does one know what type of soul they have? Okay, so that you would know. Well, obviously, if you know me, and you connect with me, I can definitely like pinpoint what it is. But some people cannot really pinpoint very well. They might actually like pinpoint in the wrong direction. So what you actually need to know is what is your energy, your unique energy, and that is actually in your Akashic records, in your blueprints. Yeah. Jamie says this is great. Dee says plus I am more relaxed, more sense my shell clearing and enjoying more fun in everything, no restrictions. Yeah, so that's one thing, is the biggest thing that people have blocks is from their shell, which is the mental and emotional body of another soul that is like energetically around you. So what happens is instead of focusing on the present, you've got all of this other person's stuff in your head. And so you can have irrational fear, you have the inability to focus, and in some bad cases, people get panic attacks and stuff like that, or anxiety or stomach issues. Like some of this stuff is actually related to the shell. I see Rita just joined. I see a lot of people going in and out. So only if you just joined, said hello. And if you just joined in, totally listen to the replay, because right now we're just doing Q&A kind of a thing. But I just told you all the secrets in the beginning of the live stream. So anybody else have any questions? Totally ask me. You got a psychic, a business coach, and a mindset coach here. So whatever you want to share, I'm totally up for it. The hardest part, like Shui was saying, like you won't really know your type of soul unless you look in your records, and you need somebody that has the ability to read it. Because I've had some people tell me that they got a reading from somebody else, and then they came to me, and then I told them what theirs were, and they were like, I knew that was mine, but this person told me it was like something else. And I was like, what? That's totally not your soul that somebody guessed. And that was really hard because they were aligning to the wrong energy the whole time. Hi, Jennifer. Like for example, like me, like I thought I was divine creation, and I was aligning to that as being like, oh, divine creation is all about like creating experiences for people. They usually like to do a lot of physical exercise or yoga or health, like get really healthy and these kind of things. And the reason is just because they're all about creating all the time, and they're always like moving all the time. They're amazing CEOs, and they can create money very, very quickly, manifest very quickly. Hi, Jennifer. So you see, if you misalign yourself from that, just aligning to my divine love was a big difference. You know, like divine love is all about loving, connecting to people, holding sacred space, healing. So that's why my soul is like a healer soul. So how long does it take to tap into this for you to do the work? You mean like for yourself to tap into your Akashic records or anything you mean? I'm not sure what you mean, Jamie. She says, wow, I was totally in my shell in high school then. I'm so much happier now and a different person. I just need to figure out how to keep it in order. Yeah, well, that's why you need to know your divine gifts, because when you know your divine gifts, it will allow you to align to it. And when you align to it, that's how also like money comes in. That's how you actually make, that's actually how I make money. If I'm aligned to divine love, money comes to me. It just magnetizes me. I was aligning to divine creation for a long time, but the money was okay. But now that I'm aligned to divine love, I make a lot of money now. I used to, well, I'm getting there. I mean, like I'm getting to where I want to be very soon, but you're definitely smiling, always very sweet and smiling. Oh, thank you. That's what Shui says. Dee says, your life stuff is definitely you. So if we get our Akashic records revealed, we can then create a more purposeful life. Absolutely, you will. You will actually create life on purpose. That's what it feels like. I'm purposely creating my life. That's what I'm doing all the time. If you didn't connect to yours, we wouldn't have you here sharing. Oh, that's true. Thank you. I wouldn't even be here doing live streams, actually. For a long time, I wasn't into doing anything on video because I was so afraid of doing it on video, because I felt like, like I have to do everything in person, so I don't need to be on the video like this. But the more I do this, the more I find like people magnetize to me, and they just know what I'm about and my message. Oh, Jamie says, in reference with working with you, how long does it take to tap into this for you to do the work? Oh, for me to do this, it's really fast. All I need to do is just tap into the Akashic records, and I ask specific questions about your soul, and then I've got like a whole sheet of like everything about yourself. And I have to look for your manifesting blueprints, your business soul archetype, your business and marketing archetype, so your unique way that you market yourself and you create your business. I look up your divine gifts energy. I look up what soul group you came from, so what planet you came from. I look up your abundance codes. I look up your life lessons. I look up your how aligned you are to your chakras, and I can clear that too. Do you actually want to see what my thing looks like? My sheet? And I really just have this 3 sheets about every person. But it tells everything I need to know. So this sheet is, I can tell you everything about your business. So if you ever took my first session, I will tell you everything from your financial intention, how aligned you are in your 6 business areas with your percentages. I will tell you what is the probability and possibility of you actually creating your financial intention. I just need your personal information right here, which is your birthday, your birthday, your place of birth, your current name, and your birth name. That's all I need to access your Akashic records. And this is how I get all your information. So I can tell like how aligned you are all in your business areas, because I can tell you all your percentages. And I can find out what is your unique business energy, like here. What are your blocks and restrictions? So like this person has like 22 blocks here. And then I can tell what is your business marketing archetype, which is like she's a speaker soul. And then I have your soul profile. Then I look if you have the shell. I look if your soul is a male or female. What is your divine gifts, which would tell me your what planet you came from, and also your unique energy. And then I can tell what is your consciousness, your soul vibrational rate. I can tell you your specialization, your soul specializations. And I can tell you how many spirit guides you have, how many spirits that are around you. I call that your white and blue lights. I can tell you your abundance codes, so what frames of history has the most positive influence on you. And then I can tell you what all the stuff I need to clear. And this is what I clear. All of that. So if you have like, a lot of people when they come to me, they've got like 20 some blocks and restrictions. And they've got like a karmic story that is like from a particular past life, either 1 or 2. Sometimes there's like 5 or something like that. And I write it all out here. I ask all these questions about your soul, so then I can get to the root problem of where all of this crap is happening to you in your life. And energetically. And it ends up looking like that. This is me clearing your stuff. And then I've got your manifesting blueprint, which I can tell which part of the comparative your soul is. And then I can highlight which one it is. And on top of that, if you do longer term with me, I have even more. I can look up your spirit guide profile. So if you had 6 spirit guides, I can tell exactly what their divine gifts are and how they help you exactly. I can also clear your chakras. So I will have to know what out of the 8 chakras your chakras are misaligned in the physical, the emotional, and the mental. I can also tell you your life lessons, right? So I look at all the percentages of what your life lessons are, your primary and secondary. I can even look up your business contributors, and then I clear all the people that misaligned you in your business. And that's not even all of it. I've got like pages and pages of stuff of how I do this. Jamie says, wow. Cherie says, I've had a karmic and auric cleansing in the past. Is that the same? Oh, I think you just said it. Okay, yeah, the karmic and the auric, so when you do any kind of karmic or auric type of thing, they're probably just clearing your 4th dimension aspect. Or maybe your 3rd dimension aspect, maybe a little bit about your chakras, maybe a little bit about the body and stuff like that. But the best way to clear and it being permanent is your Akashic records, which is your 5th dimension aspect. That is why it's super powerful. I've tried all kinds of modalities and like this. And see, the thing is though, not every soul can do this. Because you have a special gift, your divine gift, and you also have your specializations, which actually knowing your specializations make you money. If you're not aligned to this as your specialization, you can't make money off of doing this kind of Akashic record work or stuff like that. But it's so aligned to me because I'm a healer. My divine love is a healer. And then also my specialization, I have 4, which I help restore people's blueprints and their divine nature like this. Karma says, Spirit Guide, now you've made me totally wake up. I've been seeing Wolf and Penguin for the last 2 years before I come out of closed eye spiritual state. Okay, now I've got to social media. Oh, I can't read it. It says more. Oh, social media follow you. Oh yeah, totally follow me. If you guys love my stuff, push the button at the top. There's a thing where you can subscribe. I hope that's where it is. But normally if I get on here, you can subscribe and then it's going to like come up on your newsfeed. Because I'm going to share all kind of like amazing stuff like this. This is what I do. I share everything about my life and my business and anything you can think of. Because I'm really transparent. I really want to help you and I really want you to align to your divine gifts and I want you to like know your manifesting blueprints and I want you to like get everything so damn in alignment that you manifest a shitload of money and you have a lot of fame. That's really like what I'm passionate about. That's how people create money actually, is they don't know it, but they're just aligning to their divine gifts and they're aligning to the manifesting blueprint. So imagine if you knew it, right? If you knew exactly what all of these things are. But like I said, you really need to be a master of this. The reason that things are happening so easily for me is because I've mastered this. I've figured out how to get so damn in alignment that I manifest every day, like whatever I want. But also I do a lot of mindset work. I use my psychic gifts. I do my purpose, you know, all that kind of stuff. So anybody have any cool questions, totally ask. Totally ask. Some of you maybe like missed the whole beginning, so you missed the good part. I can tell you, like, I even have, like, the ability to look into your relationships. The relationships, clear that, like, oh, actually, I should do a whole live stream on that. That's, like, another whole story. I can clear weird life situations or really karmic, really weird things that's happening that you don't know why it is. I can clear all of that. I can clear all of your 6 business areas, whatever is misaligning you. So remember yesterday, if you're on my live stream, there are really 4 levels of clearings that I do on you, which is clearing your 5th dimension aspect, which is usually past life related, and it's all like your biggest noise. And then that's the level 1, and that's what I usually do in my intensive. Then there's level 2 that I clear particular relationships, certain beliefs and karmic patterns that's been happening, like that you've been buying into and stuff like that. That's your 4th dimension aspect. And then I also clear your 3rd dimension aspect, which is usually like the negative consciousness. Like, you know, like these kind of like weird beliefs that goes on and on and on in your family. That's what I can clear in your 3rd dimension aspect. And then your 7th dimension aspect is your manifesting blueprint. So really, like literally, remember I was telling you, right, that you need to have your 5th, your 4th, your 3rd dimension aspects all line up, and your 7th dimension line up at once. Then when you do that, then that's how you create more money and fame. When everything is all clear in your 4th, your 5th, and your 3rd, it's so easy. You just and then you know your manifesting blueprint, you know your divine gifts and all that, then you just create. And you're living your divine self-expression. Jamie says, yes, that's amazing. Isn't it? That's why I love this work, because like I can go deep, I can find out all the problems and fix it for you, because a lot of it is just energetic noise that that's why you sabotage, that's why you procrastinate, that's why you like create like scenarios that like maybe you could have made a lot of money, but then you sabotaged it, or you know, you've got circumstances that were really working well and then suddenly it didn't work because you probably misaligned yourself in your blueprint somehow, unknowingly. So I think I cover everything. Okay. So 3 reasons, remember the 3 reasons, what was it? The 3 reasons why you can easily attract fame and fortune to you by knowing your manifesting blueprints and stuff like this is 1, you'll be able to magnetize people, places, and things spontaneously and instantaneously. 2 is you will never need to guess like how you manifest, and you'll actually literally be able to shift your reality. Remember I was talking about your parallel realities, there's 6. You'll literally get to shift your reality into the dream reality that you want to instantaneously. 3 is you will instantly be able to have like, you'll be able to like be empowered to make these kind of empowered decisions and actions with clarity, with focus, and instantaneously stop the chaos. That's what happens. You'll literally be able to stop the chaos. And the secret is in the manifesting blueprint. So anybody have any other questions? I know I've been talking a long time. But I love connecting with you guys. So tomorrow I will totally jump on again. If not tomorrow, then you see me on Monday again. I love just talking with you guys and connecting, and come with your questions. You know, when you see a topic that I'm talking about, totally jump in because you have the chance to ask me. All right, so everybody's quiet again. Oh, thank you, Dee. She's saying, giving me some hearts. But if you don't have anything, then we are ending here. I'm so happy that you're here, honestly, because if you were not ready to hear this, you would not be on the stream, the live stream. Seriously. Most people don't get in my energy field unless they're ready to hear what I have to say. Because a lot of the stuff that I'm doing to you right now by you just listening to me, I'm actually shifting your consciousness. So there's huge benefit in being in my presence. Karma says, thank you. Continued manifestations. Yes. He says, it's great. I love hearing it all. You're so good at it. That divine gift. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my gift is holding sacred space, right? And helping people heal themselves. Healing aspects of themselves. Shui says, sorry, got me thinking too much to get a question out. I know how that feels. Every time when like you're so excited, you're like, what am I gonna ask? That's why I actually always get on people's like Q&As and stuff, because I don't really know what I'm gonna ask until I'm listening to everybody else's questions and the person is talking, and then like, oh, that's what I wanted to ask. Oh, Frederick just joined. We're just finishing, so Frederick totally like listen again. And actually, Frederick got rid of her shell, so I want to totally hear how you're doing. Jamie says, I love this. Yeah, so totally, if you really want to know your blueprints, seriously, PM message me or apply for my Monetize Your Divine Gifts breakthrough session, and basically I'll tell you your divine gifts. And you see this, remember this sheet here? I will do that all for you. I will tell you, if you have a business, I will tell you what you're aligned to in your 6 business areas, what is actually blocking you, which is all your soul level blocks. I'll tell you your business energy. I'll tell you your business marketing archetype. And I'll tell you your divine gifts. So I'll actually know part of this information, your soul specialization, your life lessons and stuff like that. I can totally tell you like the basics that you need to know so that you can just start getting in alignment. And then if you really want to work with me, you can go to my website at www.beingalohi.com or Leimomi Keliikuli.com. Both of the sites have the information about my services and stuff. And really, like, I will help clear the soul level blocks, plus help you align to your divine gifts and tell you all your blueprints and all that kind of stuff. So just so you know, it's an investment, but when you know your blueprints and stuff like this, it'll be very, very life-changing. Right, Celia? I see Celia just joined. She actually just told me her mom manifested her dream job. That was all totally from her aligning to her divine gifts, and I cleared her I cleared her and her father's blueprints and stuff, the misalignments in their relationships. So that is totally amazing. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. That's what happens when you clear your soul level blocks, is it really affects your family too. All of them all start aligning too. And then when you know your blueprints and you're manifesting like crazy, it's unbelievable. You totally create dream life. Celia is living her dream life, that's for sure now. Right, Celia? So anyway, I guess no other questions, but everybody gotta go, right? Okay, well, I love you all, and we'll connect again. And again, subscribe to me. Whenever you see me, like on live stream, listen, because I'm all about changing your consciousness. So by listening to me, you're changing your consciousness right here. I'm teaching you what you need to know to really get in alignment with your purpose, with, how can you manifest and create everything that you want in your life. That's my goal, is to help you create more fame and fortune easily, up level easily, like crazy. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys all very soon. All my love to you. Aloha.